Sports, in association with the PGA Tour, is delighted to present the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. Here we are at the Genesis Invitational, one of the top events each year on the schedule. Today's coverage is about to start. Pleased you could join us for this final round action. Luke Elvey here with Rich Beam in the booth, and Rich, it's the final round in this one. What's our next player dealing with as they start their round?
Final round, they're in the top 5, but let's face it, their golf hasn't been stellar this week. It's been good, but not stellar. That's what the leaders in front of them are doing, stellar golf. So this player really needs to make something happen going in this final round if they have any hope to win.
Well, I'm looking forward to today, that's for sure. Not quite the shot he was wanting. Time for the second shot into the first. That's a smart option. Back into the fairway. Getting ready to play their third.
Nicely done.
What's in front of them, Henny?
Yeah, he's staring down about 12 feet. A little birdie look in here.
If it's up, it could be in. Oh, that had eyes for it. Lovely shot.
I can't ever recall him making a birdie and feeling bad about it. So yes, birdie on the first, great job.
Currently 15 under par for the event. Now on the tee, fresh off a birdie, a great opportunity to build on that momentum.
I've never seen a golf course where you're so happy to start off birdie bogey. It's the strangest thing I've ever seen. The second hole, pretty straight away off the tee shot. The second shot moves a little bit from left to right, back up the hill. There is some space on the right-hand side to miss your second shot up by the green, but there's no guarantees that it'll kick hard enough right to left to get back on the green. It's a sensational second hole.
Not quite sure about the strike on that one. This could be heading towards the rough. That approach didn't seem to fit their eye.
Oh, as we can see there, the wind definitely affecting that shot.
Wow, that's right out of the Gary Player highlight reel. Pretty straightforward 4-footer coming up here.
This looks like it's got the speed and the line.
That's well holed. John, do you have any info down there?
Hey guys, we are checking in with Brooke Henderson as she gets set for her next shot here on the 13th. This one's about 29 feet to the hole.
Oh, what a great stroke. Just a couple of inches away from finding that one. And after that effort, that's how it looks. Tiger Woods back in his familiar spot, currently on top of the leaderboard here. Time to see what this par 4 has in store. That's not the one he wanted. Time for the second shot into the third.
Yep, solid connection. This is looking good. That lie was just nasty, as the best they could do from there.
Oh, that's almost a gimme. Great chip.
Great touch.
And he needs this to save par. And there it is. And our intrepid on-course reporter, John, standing by.
Hey guys, we are checking in here with Brooke Henderson as she gets set for her next shot here on the 14th.
Oh, that's a beauty. Great shot from the bunker. And after that effort, let's take a look at how it stands. We have a par 3 on this one.
This is a spectacular par 3. Ideally, players want to hit a tee shot that moves significantly from right to left and moving with the contour of the green. If they can do that, then they've got an opportunity to hit it really close. If they challenge the pin off the tee shot, well, it could come up short in that bunker, and that is a massive no-no.
This one's bunker bound. Is that what they had in mind?
That's been the story of the day, isn't it, Luke? Has missed a lot of greens, and you can't afford to do that on this golf course.
And a par putt awaits him. Oh, gee, that line was looking good, wasn't it? This one's for bogey. You've finished your work on that hole. Let's take a look at the next one. And a very familiar sight, Tiger Woods on top of the leaderboard. Welcome to this hole. It's a par 4.
The fairway does run out about 310 yards off the tee, and players not necessarily going to hit driver here. They have to be mindful that the fairway pitches significantly from right to left on their tee shot. From there, they're hitting their second shots downhill again to a green that chases away from them front to back. Again, a simple looking second shot, but a difficult one to get close.
Wow, what happened there?
Now from that lie, missing the green was always an option.
Oh, that's a tasty looking chip. Top shot.
Gotta say, his short game is phenomenal.
An opportunity to make a par here. Good putt that.
Unreal display this week with that wand.
John, you're down there. What's happening?
Hey guys, we are checking in with Brooke Henderson as she gets set here for her next shot on the 16th.
Lining up from the sand now. Oh, that's clutch. What a way to save your par.
Oh, this one out of a smelly spot on the golf course, but no bother for this player.
Our leader is currently enjoying an 8-shot advantage. Here we are at the 6th hole.
What an incredible design this is, and it really just takes this green and it makes it into a section of 4. The back right, front left, and back left, they all have their unique features to it, and that all is due to the simple fact that that bunker, which is tiny, minuscule, almost not even there, it basically shapes that green into the 4 quadrants. It is just an amazing design.
Woo, back there, horsey. playing their fourth shot. Oh, wouldn't that have been nice? Yeah, good mid-range putt this one, right on 17 feet.
Oh yeah, this is tracking nicely.
Yeah, you'll take that. And as we move along, it's Tiger on top of the leaderboard. Let's see what happens here on the 7th.
The fairway bunker down the left-hand side comes in quicker than you can imagine, and so players want to try and hit it out towards the far right part of it, but again, you push it a little bit, and now the barranca comes into play. If you find the fairway, happy days. This green is probably one of the most severe tilted from back to front. Players need to make sure their second shots land past this hole in order for it to come back down towards the hole. You will have a downhill putt, but it's better than coming up short.
And he's safely on the green. All right, Henny. What's he got in front of him here with this putt?
Has to putt this one downhill.
Wow, that's misjudged. This putt is about 10 feet from the hole. Ooh. Bogey putt coming up here.
John, what's going on? Talk to us, Goose.
Hey guys, we are down here checking in with the Canadian Brooke Henderson as she gets set for her next shot here on the 18th.
Wow, that almost went in the hole. Oh, well played.
You better believe it is great stuff to watch.
Our current leader is enjoying an 8-stroke advantage. We've reached the 8th hole. Great shot. And Henny, what are you seeing down there?
I can see the 125-yard marker just nearby.
Going with the 8-iron here. Hoping for a bounce here, preferably to the left. It's fair to say that wasn't their best shot.
Oh, the wind wreaks havoc with another golf ball. This would be a momentum saver here, getting this up and down.
Oh, I thought that one was going in. Time now for the 4th shot. How close was that to going down? And this one will be for bogey. And that putter's hold, and that means it's back-to-back bogeys, unfortunately.
2 bogeys in a row, never a good sign. Now playing a little defensively.
Unfortunately, moving down the leaderboard, that's not the direction to be heading. Trying to forget the bogey on the last as they step onto the tee.
Only the big hitters are going to be able to carry that fairway bunker down the left-hand side. Most players are going to try and avoid it and even miss it the fairway out to the right-hand side, which is not a bad miss. From there, the second shot is directly uphill. Deep, deep bunkers on the front right part of this. That is not the place to miss it. Anything that a little bit long will leave you a downhill putt, but that's the safe play.
Opting for the 5-iron. And this putt to move into the top 5. Well, this would be a bonus. This is a very long putt. Okay, steady now. That's disappointing. This next putt is for bogey. And down it goes. Let's head to the next. Look who's stalking us all on top of the leaderboard. It's Tiger Woods. Teeing off now on the 10th hole.
No, not at all. And what a hole it is. It's changed a lot over the years. This green is actually reminds me of something you would see at Pinehurst. There's no flat spots on it. It either is downhill or uphill. That's it. Players most likely will take driver or fairway wood and try and leave themselves just on the front left portion of this green. That's the most ideal spot they can hit it, no matter where they put the flagstick. However, hitting it there is nearly impossible. A keen short game is absolute necessity to make birdie here.
That's a chance for a good shot here from the fairway bunker. Coming off a streak of 3 bogeys. This putt is about 8 feet.
This is huge for momentum. Gotta try and hold this. This for par.
Putt is underway.
I like that kind of fight. That shows resilience.
Nicely done. Well fought hole right there. Bunkered off the tee, but makes that nice par save.
He's currently tied for 7th. We have a par 5 here. Time to take advantage.
It's just a long straightaway par 5, almost a runway, if you like. Both sides of this fairway flanked by huge eucalyptus trees, which frames this tee shot brilliantly. You find the fairway, second shot, once again, straightforward. You must avoid that bunker front right at all costs. That is deep and nasty. You're not going to enjoy being in there.
From about 130 yards here.
Wind is blowing left to right. Going to try and hold it against the wind.
That should set up another chance. This putt to get to double digits under the card.
This is their look at birdie.
Oh, so close. That'll sting a bit. Just 3 feet to the cup. This one's looking good. Currently 9 under for the event. Time to face a par 4 now.
This is where the golf course gets extremely difficult, Luke. This tee shot moves from left to right, but massive overhanging eucalyptus trees down the right-hand side prevents you from hitting a high draw over them. Once you're in the fairway, though, your second shot is to a green that's really not as big as it should be for such a long hole. And there's a famous tree just short and left of this green, Bogey's tree. Not because of the score, because Humphrey Bogart used to sit there and just watch everybody butcher this hole.
That was a little bit of a misfire, I'd say.
Yeah, wind took that one offline in a hurry.
Ooh, that almost went down. That's a touch of class.
Just eyeballing that one, trying to make it.
Putting for par. In she goes. Let's head to the next. Is currently sitting in 8th place. And I don't know if the rest of the field is up for catching them here today in this final round of action. Teeing off here on the 13th hole.
It's really cool. This tee shot is framed by large eucalyptus trees, both right and left, requires a draw. Nothing else to do. You have to move this golf ball from right to left off this tee. If you do it correctly, well, that golf ball could chase down there miles down this fairway. You find the fairway down there, you're going to love the second shot. The difficulty gets when the pin is all the way back left in this little peninsula. You miss it a little bit left there, you're going to find the barranca, and you're probably going to find a bogey or worse.
This lie's not great. Going with the 6-iron here. Good option. Take your medicine and try and get it up and down from there. And here we are with the 3rd shot. He has this putt to save his par.
Looking good so far.
Yeah, nothing to sweat over that one. We'll hold. Our leader really starting to gap the field now. Their advantage is 9 shots. And now striding onto the tee of this par 3 hole.
Luke, this is a very simple hole in my mind, but for the mere mortals who are playing this game, it can be difficult because this green is not deep, but it's certainly wide, and it does tilt from right to left at a pretty good clip. Historically, it's not the easiest par 3 on this golf course, but for me, I think different.
Oh, absolutely flushed. Henny, you've had the chance to have a look over this one?
The perfect leave. Uphill, can be firm.
Looking really good.
Yeah, that's well judged. Oh, I don't mind this par putt. Now at -9 for the tournament. Let's see what happens here on the 15th.
It's a great par 4, and yet there's some players that have seen it a little bit differently lately. I always saw it as a dogleg from left to right, just avoid that fairway bunker down the right-hand side. And this is an interesting green. It's got a high spot on the left, and it's got a low middle section and a high section on the right-hand side, and you never have a flat putt. It is always breaking one direction or another, and it's either straight uphill or straight downhill. This is the most difficult green on the golf course by a long margin. If you see it differently, you can hit it down the right, down 17 fairway, but I fail to see how that's any kind of advantage.
That's not the shot they're after.
Not taking enough club to get it there.
Getting ready to play their third. Oh, wouldn't that have been nice? Oh, a 12-footer. Love to make a few of these today.
This one to save par.
Hey, nice looking line. And down it goes. Now an impressive 9 under par as we head to the stretch. And just keeping it in neutral on the leaderboard. Teeing off here on the 16th hole.
It's an island green, if you can believe that. It's surrounded by bunkers. I think this is another one of the all-time great designs. It's only about 160 yards, Luke, but the whole green is surrounded by bunkers. Everything feeds towards the center and the front of this green once it gets on there. I just think this is a magnificent design. If you hit it in any one of those bunkers, making a par will be nearly impossible.
Oh, get in. Yeah, that looked to be a bit of a misread. Par putt coming up here. The putt drops, and we're moving on. He's currently in 8th position. Let's see what happens here at the 17th.
At all costs, do not hit it in that fairway bunker down the right-hand side. Anywhere to the left, even in the rough left, is just fine. From there, your next shot should be laid up out to the right-hand side. Third shot, straight back up the hill with some kind of wedge. It can be an easy birdie if you get the distance on your third shot spot on. If you get it wrong, however, you could have some issues.
Found the deep rough. This will take a big hack to get out here. Oh, well done. And here we are with the third shot.
Wind's blowing from left to right. Gonna try and hold it against the wind.
That won't get a good lie, I'm sure. Didn't quite strike that as cleanly as they would have hoped.
And another missed green in regulation. My, oh my, this has been a long day.
Well, just like Lloyd Christmas, you've got a chance. This is from miles away.
This is what they have left for par here.
What are we looking at for this putt, Henny?
Straight back up this hill. Can be firm here.
Was on a good line. Oh dear, this next putt now for double bogey. And the entire field looks up at that familiar sight and sees the name of Tiger Woods on top. Let's head to this lengthy par 4.
Tee shot up the hill. Fairway tilts significantly from left to right. Missing it out to the right is a massive no-no. You'll be blocked out by a bunch of eucalyptus trees that you cannot hit it through. Second shot is to a green that actually tilts away from the players, not towards them, even though the second shot is uphill. Green is historically one of the firmest on the golf course, and getting it close is nearly impossible. It is a heck of a finishing hole.
That's not what he had hoped for, I'm pretty sure of that. Getting ready to play their third. And this putt for a final score of 78. And with it, that concludes his event. Well, at the end of the day, there's no W in the event, but does that really matter when you come up against a player of the calibre of Brooke Henderson and beat her, Henny?
No, not at all, Luke. You have just beat a multiple major champion. Nothing matters anymore. Not your mum, not your dad, not your dog or your cat. Nothing matters. Not many people can boast about that. So, a great result overall and something to be celebrated.
On behalf of Rich Beam and all the hard-working folks at 2K Sports, I'm Luke Elvey. Thanks for joining us. See you next time.